Liverpool rocked by shock twists on and off the pitch. Don't miss a second. Subscribe now for instant Reds updates, exclusives, and breaking alerts.
News headline: Trent Alexander-Arnold return links emerge after ex-Liverpool star's biggest regret admission. News in details. Trent Alexander-Arnold has faced several issues since leaving Liverpool for Real Madrid in the summer. Trent Alexander-Arnold is not the first player to have faced difficulties since leaving Liverpool. The right back was the subject of a long running transfer saga and eventually joined Real Madrid for £8.4 million as he neared the end of his contract at Anfield. The 27-year-old was an integral part of the Reds' success under Jurgen Klopp, playing pivot role in the club's Premier League and Champions League triumph. In their last season with his boyhood club, Alexander-Arnold made 33 appearances as the team clinched another league title under Arnold's slot. However, the defender has struggled at his new club with injuries and competition for place, places, limiting him to five La Liga stars. Reports in Spain have claimed that new Real Madrid boss Alvaro Arbeloa has instructed Alexander Arnold to leave the club in the summer as the fullback is not part of their long-term plans. This has prompted speculation of a possible return to Liverpool in the future despite his disappointing start in the Madrid, largely stammering from injury troubles. It is now Alexander Arnold would have envisioned his start to life in Spain. However, Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher did warn the full back during the transfer saga that choosing to leave the Reds could damage his relationship with fans of his boyhood club. The fans' attitude towards Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk, both also out of contract in the summer, it is not the same as it is for Trent. He wrote for the Telegram in December 2024. There are lots of reasons for that, but a big part of that is the local boy factor. The feeling is that playing for Liverpool should be the ultimate ambition for a Liverpool lad. It was the way for Maka, Steve McManaman, Michael Owen, Stevie Girardi, and myself, and it will be the same for Trance and Curtis Jones. Although there has been no suggestion that Alexander Arnold is regretting his decision to join Madrid, he is not the first player to struggle and after leaving Liverpool. His former teammate Philip Coutinho is a high-profile example of an ex-Reds star who failed to recapture his best form. Meanwhile, former Liverpool striker Peter Crouch ruled his decision to leave for Post- Portsmouth in 2008. During a question and answer for the Daily Mail in 2020, more than a decade later, the legend international, the England international wished to he had stated in Anfield. He said it would have been brilliant to be a one club man or to spend 10 years at a speculator particular place. My biggest club regret is leaving Liverpool too early, but circumstances meant I had little option. Alexander Arnold will hope to emulate the success of Steve McManaman and Xabi Alonso, who both thrived at Real Madrid after leaving Liverpool. However, Michael Owen's decision to join Los Blancos in 2004 and later moving to rivals Manchester United offers another cautionary tale. I have almost had to cut off. It has been painful going back to Anfield and hearing boos. With while I was a I was at Newcastle when said in Jamie Carragher, the greatest game podcast in 2020, crying in the playing lounge and hoping nobody sees. He, Carragher, going public helped, but it has been torture for a long time. It is like splitting up with your wife. I can only blame myself. I said yes to Real Madrid. I still love Liverpool. Different to you, Carragher. You are still at the club being idolized. I was you. And yet there is a polarized opinion because of me, thinking I will go away for a year and all of a sudden it is all ruined. News headline: Andy Robertson thinks Arsenal are making deadline day move for a player with huge future. News in details. It has been a relatively slow journey transfer window for Arsenal, but it is now appears as though the Gunners are tailing a talented striker who Andy Robertson has previously lavished his praise. Arsenal are on the verge to signing a young talent with a bright future in James Wilson if Andy Robertson's previous assessment is anything to go off. At this stage, there has been very little business done at the Emirates Stadium in the January window. But as deadline day layers, McCall or Tenta could be on a verge of the latest making improvements to the club's academy squad. Fabrizio Romano reports that the Gunners have opened talks with hers over a loan move for Wilson. While the 18-year-old has struggled to make it into hers first term the season, an impressive tally of 8 senior goals in 45 appearances has seemingly caught the eye of the Arsenal. He also has a senior cap for the Scotland national team. In terms of experience, it is though that the striker is leagues ahead of similar talents in his age group, with Arsenal reportedly considering a deal which would allow them to monitor his progress within their youth setup before making a decision on a permanent move. Under contracts until 2027, the summer could come as Hearts' last chance to sell him for a significant sum or risk losing him on a free come the end of next season. Not only does Wilson, who would be part of the academy should he come in, fit Arsenal's model of recruiting and investing heavily in young up and coming players, but national teammate Robertson has also given a glowing review of his talent in the past. Speaking last summer, the Liverpool left back said Max Johnstone has come on so much in the time since his first camp to now. He looks a hell of a lot more composed. Lennon Miller has was good in March but has been excellent his work this week in training. Now he looks comfortable and happy. James Wilson as well has been there a couple of times now. He keeps growing and getting better. Me, Scott McTominay, John McGinn, we are not going to be around forever. There will come a time where we need to hang the boots up. That's still a bit away, but then it is up to the young lads. It'll soon be their squad, and maybe in 10 years I can be watching them at a World Cup. It comes with Wilson may not be the only player that Arsenal are eyeing for a deadline day soup, given they may require reinforcement in their engine room following a devastating injury of Michael Merino. The Spaniard requires surgery on his foot, which will keep him spellbound for potentially the rest of the season. A statement from the club read, Mikel will have surgery in the coming days and will then begin his recovery and rehabilitation program. Mikel is expected to be out of action for an extended period, with the aim of returning to full training before the end of the season. Everyone is fully focused on supporting Mikel to ensure he is back to full fitness as soon as possible. As a result, reports suggest that the Gunners could scar the loan market as a short-term solution to Merino's absence. The 29 years old has been a key call in Arsenal's success this season, racking up 4 goals and 3 assists from 21 appearances.